We're here inside our Campus Insider studios with the latest on National Signing Day. Let's welcome in new Connecticut head football coach Bob Diaco. And Coach, you've been in Storrs now for about 2 months. What has been more challenging, keeping this current class of commits intact or trying to gain recruits in such a short amount of time?
You know, I would say from a challenge standpoint, we've just worked them both simultaneously. It's been a lot of work here in a short amount of time, but the fact of the matter is the players that were committed to UConn, we were very, very excited about. We just needed to engage them and create a kind of relationship that would be lasting and present ourselves in such a way that was representative of the new culture moving forward, and be honest with them about it. And if it was something that there was aligned nicely with them, then come on. And if it wasn't something that was aligned nicely with them, then move on to something else. And all the while trying to put a recruiting board together here in the last month that represented our needs.
Well, Coach, it is your first head coaching job, and you take over a Huskies program that won just 3 games last season. What kind of impact are you hoping this incoming class makes?
No pressure on any of them. I've always been a firm believer in let freshmen be freshmen, and a quote we've always used from our tree is when you're ready, we're ready. So no pressure for these guys. What's very important, in particular, the 7 or 8 new guys that were added to this committed group, are that they reflect our DNA. They reflect who we are. So to just continue to reemphasize our culture moving forward, that we'll expect from the team. And I believe that the team possesses it too. We just haven't spent a lot of time as a staff with the team yet.
Well, Coach, let's talk about the culture a little bit more in depth. I read about what you refer to as your recruiting department. Can you talk a little bit more about how that team works and your philosophy on players?
Well, collectively, the coaches are working, evaluating, working their recruiting areas, just like any conventional setup. We've got a system for getting that information evaluated and processed through the chain of custody of information, so that there's a system of checks and balances, and there's no agendas being pushed. It's just sheer evaluation. We have a system of analyzing, because every year is different. You got to put the team back together. So we need to analyze who the team is moving forward and what the team needs. So that's a process that is always in flux and ever changing each year. That creates a need. So that's a portion of things. So there's a department led by a position coach, and then trickled down through the director of player personnel, the assistant director of player personnel, assistant director of player engagement, along with then the mass of student assistants and interns that we can collect that represent moving this process forward with great detail. And then also having a dynamic sales and marketing campaign coming specifically from football out to prospects.
All right, Coach Bob Diaco, thanks so much for the time. Good luck with the rest of today and this season ahead.
Thank you. Very, very excited about Husky football.
And for more recruiting updates and news surrounding National Signing Day, keep it locked on the one and only CampusInsiders.com.